telling you the true story of how Thanksgiving went. The Indians had been living happily and without disturbance for many years. They were probably busy harvesting when the first Europeans came ashore. The new settlers, called Pilgrims, quickly made friends with the natives. Thanksgiving was the first of their big friendly feasts of turkeys, potatoes, cranberry sauce.
Ha! What's this? Another lie from the government made to poison the minds of the weak?
And who are you?
I am just the agent of truth.
What?
That's not important, but what is important is the fact that you've got the story all wrong.
Well then, how does the true story of Thanksgiving go?
Okay, so the Indians were living their daily lives in harmony with their environment and with each other. They lived sustainable lives and had a culture of partnership and sharing. But all the joy stopped when the great white oppressors came from across the seas to the land. These busted for their goals of oppression and dominance, the Europeans took the land and the turkeys.
That's not true. The Indians were friends with the Pilgrims.
The Pilgrims slit the throats of all of the native people that were left, at least the ones who were there after the spread of disease.
They were friends.
They slaughtered them.
You see, Miss Brand, Thanksgiving is our opportunity. It is a holiday we have not been able to exploit, and there's much more work to do. Besides that, for Thanksgiving sales to ramp up for Christmas. First, the travel division needs to put out the word. Trains, bus fares, and flights all need to be doubled for the 22nd to the 30th of November. Everyone wants to go home to Mother and Grandma.
That's anything from $150 to $3,000 for travelers.
Yes, and if you notice, the Halloween sales are down because of the economy. And the back-to-school Labor Day sales were just a joke. So then, we look at housewares. Festive tablecloth.
Between $50 to $200.
Flatware.
$565 for 12.
Stemware.
$6 a glass.
Unless it's fine crystal.
$65 stem. Waterford, yes.
New set of china for the family gathering.
$125 plate setting and $1,500 for 12.
Fancy candles and candlesticks with turkeys and Indians and pilgrims.
And platters and pitchers and decanters.
Well, you see. Not to mention the food. Go ahead and work up the figures on the whole thing.
And wine too, special Thanksgiving and coffee.
And then we make them feel poorly dressed on this opportunity for everyone to gather and guess how well or how poorly everyone else has done in these financial times. They must get new clothes for this dinner.
Yes.
Excuse me, but that is not the story. The feast that was celebrated between the Pilgrims and the Indians was a holy feast. A celebration of Thanksgiving for the saving all those heathen souls. The Pilgrims had sacrificed much and journeyed bravely to the New World to escape the corruption of Europe's societies and churches. The saints journeyed forth and encountered the barbarian pagans and prayed for their souls. The Lord calls them to feed their new spiritual masters and come to know the one true God. We celebrate this feast in honor of their success to bring the true religion to those who have no faith.
And as I said before, the Indians had been living happily and without disturbance for many years. They were probably busy harvesting when the first Europeans came ashore. The new settlers, called Pilgrims, quickly made friends with the natives. This Thanksgiving was the first of their big friendly feasts of turkey, potatoes, cranberry
You are such a tape recorder. You say the same thing over and over again.
You have no idea. This country is about money, money.
This feast is about there is
Another group.
Gratitude 2009, brought to you by the 10th grade poetics class, second quarter.
I am grateful for the flickering light bulb, that idea that hits you in the face like a shovel.
I am grateful for stories, like flowers unfolding and blooming in the morning light.
I am grateful for the love I share with my girlfriend. She makes me feel alive with her kisses. I jump and skip and sing with joy. She makes me feel as high as a balloon. I see all those people scurrying below me. Nothing matters when I look at her.
I am grateful for my boyfriend, whose eyes are as warm as a day at the beach, who makes me feel like laugh like a kid again. His kisses are sweeter than candy.
I am grateful for a good brew of French roast with a pinch of this.
I'm grateful for my best friend, because she's always so happy, and she knows just how to cheer me up.
I am grateful for the moments I remember that make me smile, for the anticipation of Fridays in summer. I am grateful for my fantasies that bring me hope and give me joy.
I am grateful for my brother and sister who look up to me even when I am not acting the perfect role model.
I am grateful for the things I take for granted, because I'm an American. The food I eat, the school I go to, and the house I live in.
I am grateful for the feeling of belonging in acceptance. It's like the last sentence.
I am grateful for my family who show me light when I am surrounded by darkness. I am grateful for quiet nights, warm blankets, and blazing fires.
I am grateful for my mother, who is like a tree, with branches to hold me tight, whose laughter is like twinkling stars in the night.
Daniel!
Sarah, are you joining us in the poem? We're next.